2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. It is with sadness we announce the passing of our beloved Stephen Joseph of Newfield Dennery, better known as Stepstone, Tor Stephen, Perez, or Daddy Stephen, who passed away on 21st November 2023 at the Dennery Hospital. He was 88 years old. He was an active participant in the La Wars and La Marguerite cultural groups of Dennery, also a Eucharistic minister at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church Dennery for over 15 years. Left to mourn his devoted wife of 61 years of marriage, Marie M. Joseph, better known as Miss Janie or Ma Stephen, shopkeeper of Newfield Dennery. 10 children: Sandra Joseph Ferdinand, a nurse in Canada; Anthony Christopher Joseph, better known as Long, residing in Toronto, Canada; Eusebius Aubrey Joseph, better known as Stiley or Crabman or Bangarangs, residing in Cul-de-sac, a coconut vendor at Rodney Bay; Theodore Nicholas Joseph, better known as Nicky, owner of Nicky's Garage in Dennery; Beverly Ann Joseph Marthra of Dennery, retired prison officer at the Bordelais Correctional Facility; Otis Joseph, auto body and mechanic of Dennery; Albert Norbert in France; Guy Joseph, better known as Super Sweet, a Calypsonian, employed with Massey Stores, residing at Corinth; Valina Joseph Anthony, better known as Fina, personal support worker in Canada, former employee of Sentinel Security at George F.L. Charles Airport; Lorna, residing in Canada. 2 brothers: Rupert Joseph, better known as Chef, of Anscanot, Dennery; Ruby Joseph of Dennery, retired pharmacist with the Ministry of Health. 2 sisters: Josephine Joseph, residing in Puerto Rico; Beatrice Emma, better known as Miss Elize or Ma Leonards of Dennery. His grandchildren, including Anthony Jr. Joseph, Marvin Mathre of Lamport Dennery, Christus Flavia, Destiny Joseph, Eliana Joseph, Tamara Joseph, Aliyah Joseph, Nanchel Lillian Joseph, teacher in Canada; Nanton Ferdinand, all residing in Canada; Marcy Joseph, Devlin Joseph, Travis Merrill, residing in the UK; Renata Polio, residing in the US; Carlson Prosper, fisherman of Dennery; Bennis Camillus Marthre, graphic designer and proprietor of EBM; Benisa Kaditha, better known as Seth, customer rep; Kevin Lee Marthre, better known as Pegs; Nilton William, Desma William, Nickron Joseph, Kojana Joseph, student of the Leoness Comprehensive Secondary School; Nikayla Joseph of Dennery; Kevin Sylvain, better known as Papa, a fisherman; Elena Edward, Curtis Edward, Elena Edward, also his goddaughter; Jocelyn Joseph, Joanne Joseph, Tina Charlery, Keangeli Celestin, all of Dennery; Denelle Sinclair in the US, Yannick Norbert in Canada, Adelaide Joseph, Special Police Constable 185 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force; Faith Wilson, both of Laborie; Fanika Joseph of Saltibus Choselle; Shakira Augustine, teacher at the François Primary School; Guyane Joseph Charles, teacher at the Babonneau Secondary School, residing at Corinth; Leandra Sherrill Merrill, employed with KM 2 Solutions, residing in Corinth. Colin Guy Jr. Joseph, better known as Colo, an auto mechanic residing in Corinth. Leanne Opal Joseph, employed at Sandals Resorts. Torian Joseph. Ambiel Caitlin Merrill, student at the Clendon Mason Memorial Secondary School, also his goddaughter. Kentina Joseph, better known as Kitana, all of Dennery. Cordane Francis, better known as Devon or Angry Bird, resided in Guadeloupe. Odelma Harris of Mon Repos, a nurse in Canada. Erdy Peter Jr. of Mon Repos, better known as Motla, nurse in Canada. Close grandnieces and nephews. Vinette Pierre of Dennery. Joni Oscar. Greg Gilbert. His great-grandchildren, including Sojani Prosper, Kaz Prosper, Kalisa Prosper, Carlton Minville, Shamani Joseph, Lane Anthony, Kilani Anthony, Luna Joseph, Dante Edward, Eric Edward, all of Dennery, Derek Polion, student at the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, Dejani Polion, student at the Dennery Primary School, Drevin William, Nelson William, Neve William, Karel Martha, all of Dennery, Nilsum William, student of the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, Amador Joseph, Khalil Joseph, from the Corinth Grosley, nieces and nephews including Eva Joseph and family in the U.S., Velma Descant and family of Mon Repos, Teresa Saguisin and family, Esther Joseph and family, Theodosia Constable and family, Gisela Jules and family, Monica Daniel and family, Juliana Joseph and family, Charlene Fauché, all of Dennery, Luska Greaves and family, Ivenia Joseph, Joanne Francis and family, and Selma Amab, all residing in the U.S., Yolanda Stanislas and family in the U.K., Valencia Edgar, Vivencia Duwon Joseph, Marva Charlery, all of Mabia Valley, Andrea Joseph of France, children of deceased brother Rodas Joseph, all residing in the UK, Thomas Jones residing in the UK, who's also his godson, Jomel Joseph, Lawrence Joseph, Moses Norbert, all residing in the US, Ali Joseph, Sylvester Joseph, better known as Oscar, all residing in Dennery, Conrad Amab in St. Martin, also his godchild, Godfrey Amab, Eustace Amab, Marcel Amab, Robert Amab, Rudy Joseph, Andy Joseph, all of Dennery, godchildren including Paula Edgar in the UK, Paulina Jacob William in the US, Eltina Felix in Dennery, Kenneth President, better known as Gmo from Dennery, daughters-in-law, Galen Joseph of Dennery, Rosalind Joseph of Dennery, Pearl Joseph of Corinth, Human Resource Department at KM2 Solutions, Jessica James of Cul-de-Sac, sons-in-law, Camillus Martha, former police officer of Dennery, Constantine Anthony, better known as Herbert of Degansor Grosley, residing in Canada, grandsons-in-law, Cephas Charles, proprietor of Cephas Auto Body Shop, residing in Corinth, Marson Harris, IT infrastructure analyst in Canada, granddaughter-in-law, Aranda Garib Martha, residing in the U.S., brother-in-law, Daria Brim and family in the U.S., sisters-in-law, Marietta Brim, better known as Mama, and family of Labrie, Mary Plant, Block V, Apartment 14, and family of Castries, Katharina Joseph in the U.S., Catherine Joseph in the UK, Marjorie Joseph, Usil Joseph, both of Dennery, aunts-in-law, Verena Monroe, better known as Vina and family of Labrie, Rosella Edwin and family of Lavery, close cousins. Royce Joseph and family of Dennery, now residing at Wavin Poisson. Valerie Joseph, better known as Janie, and family of Church Street, Dennery. Angela Charles of Bonteg, Rosalie. Nixon Charles of the Morn, Castries. Children of the late Eldridge Charles of Cicero. David Percival, better known as Ijaman of Dennery. Francis Dupini, better known as Fano, and family of Dennery. John Dupini, better known as T. John, residing in the U.S. Tacy Dupini of Vieux-Fort. Maureen Degang of Moulachik, Vieux-Fort. Horace Girardi and family of Moulachik. Tian and family of High Street, Dennery. Magdalene Frederick and family of Victoria Street, Dennery. Priscilla Edward, better known as Ma Archie, and family of Dennery. Close friends and relatives including the Edgar family of Abano and Lavery, the Monroes family of Lavery, the Emmanuel family of Dennery and Choiseul, the Frederick family of Dennery, the Alphonse family of Dennery, the Bissett family of Dennery, Choiseul and Babano, Masaka and family of Richford Dennery, the Desert family of Monrepo, the Peter and Francis families of Poiley and Monrepo, the Herman and Stanislas families of Choiseul, Frederick Jean-Baptiste, better known as Doat, bus driver on Route 2H. The Lofoye farmers, Voom, Yomen, Yuzut, Alvin, Bolo, Tidu, Robert, and Culture. Best friend, Terence Alexander, better known as Kosol and family of Deriso. Other close friends and neighbors, Olive Alphonse James and family, Magdalene Ayinto Flavien and family, Madeleine Lal Bissett, Anesta Monaville, Shirley Marthra, Bethelina Jules, Coxilo Semprina Isenberg, Miss Ayuta, Henry Jadi Pierre, Julia Steve Satney, Miss Helena Dandas, Maya, Vitalis Ayam Emmanuel, Lorena Daniel and husband Vanelda Prosper, Miss Andrea Biscom, members of the Lawas and La Marguerite groups in Dennery, his Eucharistic colleagues at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church, Augustine Martha, better known as Allah, Clayton Skelly, better known as Dread, Deacon Popo, many other relatives and friends too numerous to mention, and the Dennery community at large. The funeral service for the late Stephen Joseph, also known as Stepstone, Tor Stephen, Perez, or Daddy Stephen, will be held on Friday, January 5th, 2024, at 1:30 p.m. at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church in Dennery. The body will be interred at the Dennery Cemetery. The body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor, Calvary Road. May he continue to sleep in peace.